Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Laura and we're going to share with you an experience that we did have with Turo and one of our guests that had rented our Tesla. So as we talk about these things, we thought it was really important to share with you guys on what some benefits are of renting out your vehicle and what that can look like, even if it's just for a guest who rents out your vehicle in one day. So we had received a notification a few hours on the day that the rental was going out. A gentleman had sent us a message wanting to rent out our Tesla. So we approved the request as we saw that we were going to get about $158 for a 24-hour trip that he was going to use our Tesla for. So we figured, oh, well, why not? You know, this is why our Tesla is there and we're constantly renting it out. It's always out and people really enjoy driving our Tesla. So we approved the request. The gentleman came, picked up the vehicle, and he was on his way. So later on, we start to get messages from our guests wanting access to our Tesla app. And we thought that was kind of strange that, you know, why would anybody want access to the Tesla app? Surely it has a lot of our information because it is linked to our supercharger, which of course comes out of our credit card that we pay for, and then we bill the guest for any charging fees. So once we explained that to him, that this was very sensitive information, that we weren't going to give him the Tesla app, he was very respectful and agreed to it, and it was fine. Shortly after, you know, he then sends us a message wanting to know if we can send him our insurance card. So at that point, we were like, okay, well, let's check on our Tesla. Which again, it's we do have a video out there that really talks about, you know, the benefits of purchasing a car that has a GPS tracker or an app where you can track your vehicle because of a situation like this. So a Tesla, again, is another great vehicle to have on Turo to rent out, since you are able to locate your vehicle. So when we went on this Tesla app, we did see that our Tesla was pulled over off to the side of the highway. So we thought that was kind of strange. Again, we did ask our guests, you know, why are you requesting for our insurance card? Again, it has very sensitive information on there. He responded on the messaging Turo app telling us, never mind, it was perfectly fine. We were still kind of questioning to ourselves, like, whoa, this is kind of strange. So a few hours go by, we check on the Tesla is still pulled over off to the highway. It wasn't until then, again, we are not the type of host to nag at our guests, because we want our experience to really be enjoyable for the guest. A lot of the times people rent your vehicles or on vacation, or they're here on business trips. So it's not anything that we'd like to do whenever we rent out our vehicles. So we let another 3-4 hours go by when we decided to check the location again. At this point, the location now, our Tesla shows that it was at a police station. So we were kind of raising concern, because we're like, oh no, did this guest get into a car accident? And they're just not telling us about it. Is our car totaled? Is it towed? You know, what's going on? But again, really being respectful of our guests and their time, we thought we would just play it out. Turo is an amazing platform that really just, you can purchase insurances, you can, that they have with Liberty Mutual, and you select the type of deductible that you want. So we're not worried about it, but we do go more into detail in a different video on how and which one you should select and why. But this video today is just to really share with you that not all guests will treat your vehicle the same way you hand it off. So while you will hand off your vehicle squeaky clean, perfect, in great condition, vacuumed, smoke-free, not all guests will treat your vehicle the same way you treat your vehicle. So our guest decided to reach out to us, sent us another message asking us if he can go ahead and extend his rental, which Turo will charge the guest, and it will notify you if you want to approve it. You will earn X amount, or if they only extend it for a few hours, chances are you don't make an additional, but you as a host are able to approve it or deny it if you like. So we knew, something was obviously up. At this point, we thought, okay, it's not in a car accident. He wants to extend the time, so why not just approve it? He only wanted it for an additional 2 hours. So we approved the additional 2 hours. We didn't make an extra income off of it, but we thought we'd give him, some benefits because we knew awfully something was going on, and we just wanted our vehicle back to our location that he picked it up. With Tesla, you're also able to monitor your charge. So what we did also notice is that the charge was only at 40%, and there wasn't a supercharger anywhere nearby. So he still had a good 100 miles to get to a supercharger before he can fully charge our Tesla and go on his way. Mind you, he wasn't coming back into the direction of where we live. He was going the opposite direction, further out. So in the middle of the night, we do receive another message from the Turo messaging app that he does send us, stating that the vehicle is now at 0%. He's stranded, doesn't have anywhere to go, doesn't really know how to get a tow truck. He tried to schedule 3 tow truck drivers who have canceled on him. And at this point, I can understand his frustration. Teslas, you do have to make sure that you track your route anytime that you rent a Tesla, because you do have to charge it and it does take some time. So at this point, he now abandons our vehicle. Our vehicle is now 3 hours away from where we live. He lets us know, I'm sorry, I'm very frustrated. No one is coming to help me. I'm just gonna go ahead and just leave your vehicle here, and Turo can take care of it, try to get your vehicle back to you. And if there's anything that I need to pay for, just let me know. So story gets worse. We tried to contact Turo. They call roadside assistance immediately. They send a tow truck driver out there the next day to tow our vehicle back to us. 3 hours later, we finally get our vehicle. It's at a 0 charge. This guest has ran it down to a 0. So one of the things about having a Turo account and renting out your vehicle to your guest is very, very important that you take pictures, take video, close shots, faraway shots, any dents, scratches, cleanliness, because when we did get our vehicle back, it was a nightmare. Our seats are white in our Tesla. At this point, they're black. There was ashes from some marijuana that they smoked in it. There was a used hairbrush. There was water bottles. There was dog hair where you can tell that the vehicle was searched. There was fingerprints on the hood. So clearly they did not return the vehicle back the way we did. And we will go ahead and post some pictures here of how we actually checked out our vehicle to the guest, where it's squeaky clean, almost new, and how we got it returned. So we did end up having to get the tow truck, tow us the Tesla at a 0% charge, and we couldn't even get it to a charger. So at this point, we had to call our own towing company, which is AAA, to get it towed to a Tesla service center, where they had to then replace the dead battery that our guest has created negligence to our vehicle. So needless to say, we get the new battery. Our Tesla is now back home with us. We did pay to get it detailed and get the odor out. But for instances like this, Turo works with you on charging a smoking fee, which I believe right now is at $250. If you have proof of any evidence as far as how you gave them the vehicle, great clear pictures of how clean it was and how they returned it, you're also able to charge them a cleaning fee. We were also able to charge the guest the EV charge, which they had now ran down the battery to a 0%. So I know Turo works with you on what that pricing will look like. However, we didn't get reimbursed for the battery that we had to pay for, and the towing fees we were not responsible for, since it was the guest's fault. I believe Turo did bill the guest because they did not bill us. So again, this is just a story to share with you on, you know, yes, Turo is a great platform to rent out your vehicles, but to be very transparent, you will not always receive a guest that will return your vehicle the same way you gave it to them, but you will potentially run into scenarios or situations where a guest will mistreat your vehicle, abandon your vehicle. So again, really just looking into a vehicle where you can track it and you will know exactly where it's at, and really stay in communication with your guests just to make sure that, you know, your vehicle and your collateral is safe and unharmed, meanwhile while it gets to you. So thank you guys again for watching our video today, where we talk about, you know, great guests that we service, people that we meet, along with some of the things that you can potentially run into, and how to go about that. So thank you guys again for watching, and we will see you guys in our next video.